Hello everyone, Bert on the internet again today. Another attempt at a food review. Hopefully it will work this time. I'm editing some stuff together, so this is going to come out as probably maybe sometime. It's a bunch of other stuff I've shot before, but wanted to get a review of this because this was on the news today. You may have this in your town, but this is the elusive Unicorn Frapachino. And again, this is making a news item today. So again, when a item, hits the headlines, should get one. Now, luckily, there's about a few hundred of these Starbucks in my area. So, but finding one that had these was not easy because a lot of them are actually built in some grocery stores. They didn't have it. This one did. This one in Coquitlam did. So I'm going to try one of these right now. Now, at the moment, flavor of this is kind of purple. I would say more of a lavender color at the moment. I'm getting here. Let's get the full effect right now. And of course, we got that little sort of teal swirl there. The whole unicorn effect. And we get the sugar there, the blue and pink. The blue and pink swirl there. Also, I mean, another thing they've been advertising here is the color change. So again, it's go from purple to pink, and so this has been in a couple minutes here. Also, the taste change, and again, I've had this so far, and so far, it's nice. It's not overpowering. It's not. I was expecting something like super sugary and sweet, and it's not the case so far. I was warned by the barista that this can be very sour. I'm not getting that so far. And let's say I've had this out just for a couple of minutes here as I was trying to set up the camera, which is a bit of a different position here. Okay, now I'm getting it. I think probably I had my straw down towards the bottom. I think it was nice, sort of sugary, creamy. It's a very good, smooth texture. The flavor wasn't that strong. Now I moved it in the middle here. And I'm getting more, well, I'm getting a lot of the cream, and now I'm tasting a lot more of the sugar. One sip I was getting a lot more what I would say would be like sort of a sour berry effect, kind of like a blueberry, boysenberry sort of thing. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I don't think I've had boysenberries ever, so. Yeah, that bit is a little more sort of like just plain frozen cream. Not like ice cream, just sort of like, frozen whipped cream. It's really hit and miss depending on where I put my straw. And now I've gotten the bit where it's the, whatever the keel thing is. Okay, now I'm getting a little more. The sugar now on this. As far as like, they call these frappuccinos and stuff. I really just think of it as a milkshake, but it's not as dense as a milkshake. It's sweet, but not as sweet as a milkshake. It's a bit smoother, so it's a blended thing. More like along lines of a smoothie and stuff, but not as thick, not as intense. You don't get, bits of stuff in the texture there. So again, texture is very smooth. Flavor is, as I say, it's kind of odd for something that is this inconsistent, the way it tastes, but this kind of makes it interesting because every sip seems to be very, very different on this. So getting more of the berry flavor in this. Again, more of the sour berry effect in this. Okay, now we're seeing more of the pink effect at this point. But this area seems more elaborate. Why don't it's looking more pink? Yeah, now it's getting a little more. It is a little more tart at this point. No, I say I'm not getting this for the sourness that I've been warned. Again, they outright advertise the lack of consistency of this, so it's sort of like, feel more of a cream sort of flavor than this more of sort of a milder berry flavor. Get a sour berry flavor. Oh, okay. There was the kick there. There, I finally got that real sour effect there, and it's from whatever this syrup is. Okay, it was this stuff. This, whew. There's the sting. There's the sting right there. It is this syrup. This little teal terror there, whatever you want to call it, and your. This is very. I don't know. This always seems like a '90s motif here. The teal and the pink there, like. That syrup there, and then they got this sort of line on the cup there, and really. And probably it's really not meant for trying to do it outright, because I was trying to dig it from the edge of the cup here, and when I got it, the kick to that, oh boy, that is some sour stuff. That is, Sour Kids intensified, basically, concentrated. I mean, honestly, this is probably the syrup they use for the Sour Kids. They put it in, so maybe you get like a whole pack of Sour Kids is lying around this cup here, and maybe the effect is for it to blend in. I don't know if I'm just not getting that in this case, so. Because as I said, it's not really blending in, and I had to sort of sort of taste it outright. But now, if I blend in some more here, again, I mean, give props to Starbucks, because I have to admit, I have not been in Starbucks probably in about 3 or 4 years. And I'm like in Vancouver, and I say we probably have at least 100 of these around here. I'm not a coffee drinker. I am a tea drinker. I know that the Tivana or whatever. I went there once. They were nice, but they give you like these tins, and you try to remember, because they charge a lot for the tins. They said, well, it's great because bring in the tin, we don't have to charge you for the tin again, which is fine. But then my roommate was using it for putting his nails in the Tivana tin. So, yep. Now I've mixed a little bit more of it up. The syrup into the mix. I'm now getting more of the sour syrup along with the berry flavor. And again, it's now again that sour berry, kind of like the Sour Patch Kids milkshake sort of thing that we're getting right now. Again, not an overwhelming effect. And I say it is kind of nice. It is kind of different. When you don't have the effect of the sour syrup, and as I would say, that's one of the amazing things about this drink, is that the fact that probably taking a lot of elements you would have in some sort of smoothie, cream and the berries in here, put them together. It's very nice on its own, and I said that probably it would have me sort of curious to what they normally have here. Just as to say that I've not been, I don't frequent the place. I don't really drink milkshakes that often, but I was curious about this, and as I say, this is again one of the more interesting items ever created, I would say, for any food chain, I would say. And only available until April 22nd. So again, this is oh, there you go. I got another bit of the dose of the syrup there. This is the amazing thing about it. The fact that again, the flavors are not, the strength is not consistent. So if you're not prepared for the oomph of it has more of an effect. Because like if you're having like spicy hot chicken wings, you probably have trouble with the first couple bites or so, and then afterwards, okay, now I'm used to it. Now I'm ready for the heat, or like because it's some blue cheese or something. This, you're not prepared for that, because we have the nice normal sort of like berry sort of smoothie thing, and okay, now I think things are blended in enough. It's melted enough now. Look at that. Look at how pink we've got it. This is okay. The pink. The camera's on this thing. There we go. There we go. The pinkness of this. There we go. Pinkness of this item. And again, at this point, this is where the sourness becomes a lot more consistent at this point. Oh yeah, no. So, yeah, really getting sour towards the end there. So, again, it starts off nice, pleasant, sort of very sweet flavor, and then the sour syrup here has sort of a time delayed effect. I don't know if there's any secrets of what the syrup is. Again, it's an amazing item they come up with. So, I mean, kudos to Starbucks that they probably may have come up with a more inventive, and with some more exciting beverages ever. I would say I can't think of anybody that's come up with anything like this. I mean, they try things. I know Burger King said like a Fruit Loop shake or something. I know they do different things with like flurries and concretes, but as far as the beverage, this is probably the more interesting ones ever created by a place. So I tip my, I don't have a hat. I'm like, kudos Starbucks for this. And as I wanted to add and say that if you see this, again, I'm going to have it out on the same. I mean, I recommend getting one. I have a sort of rating scale for 5 out of 4. I give this a 4. Just having more for the fact that this is it's a snack item, and also the fact they're all going to be doing this like this week. So if you get one, you're probably not going to have a chance to get another one, maybe, because because I wouldn't be surprised if your local outlet would run out of this before you had a chance to get a second one, even if you went to the one across the street. It's not the case in this area, but close to my house, there is actually one across the street from another one. And I say, I'm not doing the old Lewis Black line. That is true. So, but I get one. So my endorsement, my kudos to Starbucks is saying one of the most intriguing, exciting drinks ever made. So, oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.